Hey everybody, Logan here. Today we're back covering a follow-up controller, if you will, to one that I covered a little while ago. A good value controller that has Hall effect sticks. Yes, I know a lot of people still want Hall effect sticks, but they don't really want to pay 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks for these controllers. And hey, some can reach as high as 200. There are a lot of people that don't want to pay that, but they don't want to go out and buy like a PDP one, which just gets drift within a matter of months, depending on how hard you play. So there's a brand called Snakebyte, and I covered one previously, like I said, and it was a very good value for Hall effect sticks. That is this one right here. It is a wired controller. Yes, see, wired, but it has Hall effect sticks and a very simple, basic design for a very low price. Depending on when you're shopping for it, you can find it as low as $19.99, but you'll find it around the 24-ish mark, $24.99. But when I purchased this, I think it was $19.99. But they've recently come out with a new one. What is this new one, you say? Is it advanced? Does it have all these? Is it more expensive? Nah, not by much. It's actually $29.99. And the big deal, it lights up. So it's called the Gamepad RGB X, where the other one was just the Gamepad X. This is by Snakebyte, officially licensed for the Xbox, so you don't have to worry about it not being compatible. We're going to open this up, compare it to the original, test it out, see if it's any good, see if it's worth the money. I'm sure it is. Here we go. So, like I was saying in my intro, there's a lot of people that don't want to pay an arm and a leg, but still don't want to have to deal with drift. This was probably the best option. The only thing is with this, people were a little on the fence about the D-pad because it has that PlayStation style D-pad. My only real gripe, it is that kind of D-pad, so if you are playing fighting games, yeah. But a lot of people have gotten over that. It's the texture of the sticks. It can, I don't know if you guys can see it there, but it can attract the oils and whatnot from your skin and get a little dirty. That was my only issue I would suggest put on stick caps, but it looks like the new one took care of that. But as you can see, it's just a very simple wired controller. For the Gamepad RGB X, there's two variations. There's a what just looks like a smoke one, and then there's one that looks like a heavy smoke. So you got like a lighter black and a darker black, maybe a gray and a clear black. Whatever it is you want to call it, but they have the two variations. I got this one hoping that you'd be able to see the colors a bit more when it lights up. The other one, I don't know, just from the images, it looked almost too black to really see. It would have been a very faint. So I wanted to see the colors pop a little more. But let's take a look at the box. Anti-stick drift, has Hall effect sensors. You get a 5-year warranty. Comes with a month of Game Pass. That's always good. And if you look at the back, Snakebyte, it's got all the different colors. You got Hall effect sticks. Choose from different colorways. 10-foot cable, Hall effect triggers, that's always a plus, and 10 different modes, which is the same thing over here. Okay, so it's in different languages, and you have a 3.5 millimeter headset jack. So I'm not sure where the company is based. With all the different languages, hey, you'd be able to pick this up pretty much anywhere and use it, whether you're in the United States or in Europe. So pretty simple. Designed for Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, Windows 10 and 11. Don't ask me if it works with Android. Don't ask me if it works with iOS. Please, it's a wired controller for these. I'm not trying to be mean, but I get this question all the time. It works with Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, Windows 10 and 11 via a cable. All right, let's open. this is more clear than the box and the images look. If you look at it, it looks more smoky. See, that just looks like a frosted clear plastic. Okay, so that's good to know. So the black one's going to be smoky and this one's just frosted clear. That's a much better representation. And I think that's going to look nice, being that frosted look instead of just like, what is it, the Afterglow from PDP, which is just that high gloss clear plastic. It's the smudge, and I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those. I still not. Okay, that D-pad's actually much nicer these days. No, same thing. Membrane buttons. So everything's going to be membrane. Of course, at this price, it's going to be membrane. This is $29.99 as of right now. I picked it up on Amazon, but because of filming time, you're probably going to find it cheaper during the holidays, especially with Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then Christmas. They always go on sale. Stuff like these always go on sale. Not going to say that this one will, but controllers always do. So keep an eye out. Maybe it will. So the sticks are the same, but in black. Here you have the white. I don't see the black getting as dirty, but I like the sticks. I like the texture of those sticks. They're very nice. Just that got so dirty. That's a very nice standard controller. You got your 3.5 jack. You've got your rumbles. I'm pretty sure right there that's for the lights. Yep, that has the light image on it. So share button, the menu buttons, that's a little tiny right there, just like the original. So the body design is the same. So it really comes down to, do you want lights or do you not care about lights? So now, with all that out of the way, you know what we have to do? We have to test it. Let's play. It feels good. Not gonna lie, it feels good. Now, one thing people are gonna ask, is it 1000 hertz? No, it's a standard 250 hertz controller. Buttons feel fine. Stick feels fine. Nice and responsive. Everything you'd want out of your standard controller, with Hall effect sticks, Hall effect triggers, anti-friction rings. Now, one thing I will say, the camera does not do it justice, but I do like the frost on the shell. So the lights, I guess it's more evenly dispersed, as if you were seeing a hyper clear, glossy shell like on the Afterglow. I think this is a much better one. Now, if you flip it over, you're going to see the light coming through the sides, but not through the board, which is fine. The board is white. That's pretty interesting. Now let's see what it looks like if we change the color. Red. Ooh, I like the red. Of course I do. Oh, that's a pretty nifty. That is the RBG. No, okay. RGB setup with all the fluctuating and movement. Oh, we got another one as well. To me, this is what it should be. Just press a button, cycle through, find the one you like, you're good to go. That's pretty cool. Off. So it starts back at green. Makes sense. It's Xbox. Blue. All the colors look really nice. That actually looks really good. That pink, like in the camera, it looks terrible. But yeah, it actually looks really good. I like the red. I'm sticking with the red, of course. But the controller looks great. Yeah, there's no mappable buttons on the back. There's no trigger locks. But for this price, you're getting a solid wired Xbox controller with Hall effect sticks, Hall effect triggers, frictionless rings, anti-friction, your headphone jack. I really don't see, for this price, $29.99, much better deal than the Afterglow, and I think it's a better quality controller than the Afterglow. Sorry PDP, I'm picking on you, but this is the closest controller out there that's an alternative to the Afterglow, and there are people that like it, but I think this is going to be a much better option. I think that because it has all the features and the ones that everybody wants, anti-drift, this is the way to go. So if you want something that's inexpensive, has Hall effect and lighting, the Snakebyte RGBX is definitely a great choice. Don't overlook them. They're really good controllers and licensed by Microsoft, especially if you want something inexpensive without drift. So hopefully this helps. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. God bless you all. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.